of April 13th, 2020. Finally, something kind of away from the coronavirus I'll be covering right now. All I've really been covering is the coronavirus since I started posting regularly on this channel. Big tech, it still includes though. Amazon has now banned a documentary by Mike Cervenich. It's called Hoaxed. It covers media misinformation. And that leads me, it's actually really crazy because Dr. Stephen Greer, he's had a bunch of his documentaries on Amazon, I believe, but Netflix and iTunes and other places that have blocked a lot of other things. And he covers even media dis and misinformation in his films about UFOs and extraterrestrials and things like that. And they let him post them on there. It's just crazy. He's even kind of blown away that they let him do that. So anyway, he's really just dealing with one level of the system. Same with this guy, who's just covering, like, the ET issue is one level of the system to keep the current status quo with energy sources and transportation and keep continuous war. The next one will be with extraterrestrials, but it also is a very important part. But Dr. Greer doesn't cover this much, that they can use the extraterrestrial threat. I know I've covered this as well as a way to bring in global domination in government. And we have to all unite around one thing, which is what they're doing right now with the virus. Very big deal, but same thing. Except they can use this to take more of our rights away, saying that, oh, you could have the virus and use that to take our rights when they can't really do that with the extraterrestrial false flag. They can't say you're an alien from Mars and use that to lock you down or take your rights away. So it may have been replaced with that. I'm sure it may still come because they've spent trillions of dollars on this. There's, I believe, $23 trillion unaccounted for that go into these projects of reverse engineering, things like that have been in existence since around the 1940s and 50s, starting with like the Searle effect generator and some other technologies that the Nazis worked on with their Bell project, the Nazi Bell. While we were working on the atomic bomb, then Operation Paperclip, we bring those over to work on the rocket projects for NASA and some of these unacknowledged special access projects in places all over the world, Australia, military bases underground, and California, Arizona, New Mexico, many different places around the country. And Canada has some as well, which they actually suppressed John Hutchison's technology, who is Canadian, coming out with a lot of this anti-gravity type stuff. And people just discover it. I've done experiments with it. I held those off because I was trying to get security tighter to be able to do that, but that's later on in my life if I make it that far. Today I'll try and focus on that because it'll just get taken away from you if you're not prepared for what's coming with that. But I understand most of it and how it works. And we should have had it many, many years ago, and by the 50s. So people just keep discovering it and getting shut down, so you can't do it that way, so I'm trying to change that. Anyway, I kind of went off on that. But back to this documentary. As of Thursday, people who searched for the documentary could not find it, and others who had downloaded it found that the file of it was missing. Also, what is weird, I have a video from my channel that got removed. Mr. reminds me of that. I changed the title to say what it was something like, I posted a few days ago, fake footage used again, where the media said they had an editing mistake. They used the same footage twice. First saying it was Pennsylvania, I believe, and then, or New York, and then Pennsylvania. Said it was an editing mistake. I had that title, fake footage used again. They took the video down for inappropriate content. I retitled it something different in favor of them, and so far it's been up. Don't know if they'll take it down now, but it's so important to have your own platform as well. I'm doing this just to get a audience at first. I'm never planning on staying on YouTube forever. I'm doing this to get an audience, regular viewers. I'll be getting on my local radio station very soon after this hopefully all passes, through my high school, and then in the future have my own radio shows and broadcast my own show. But that's later down the line. plenty of big plans for me, so you'll expect much out of me. I'll be doing many, many things. This documentary is in the top 50 at this time. It's just so sad. Like I said, it's important to have your own platform. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this information and this video. See you tomorrow.